sick of these stations only playing the mainstream. Hold up, I got some top shelf radio you could stream. I need that top shelf, it's gotta be top shelf. Nothing less than top shelf. I'm fucking with top shelf, only that top shelf. It's gotta be top shelf. Nothing less than top shelf. I'm fucking with top shelf.
One.
Yo. What's up, man? Top Shelf
Radio.
Hello, man. We back, man.
Yeah.
Another Tuesday night, you know what I'm saying? I'm your host, Henny Holyfield.
I'm
my
your
left.
co-host, Dodie Unknown.
And man,
not Dodie, you know.
Not
Dodie.
Dodie, you know?
Dodie,
you know?
Dodie, you know.
Dodie, you know?
Don't
you know, Bobby? Don't you know?
Three separate words that are smushed into one word.
And joining us, man, we got one of our brothers, man. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? We got traveled a part of the country with this brother right here, man. You know what I'm saying?
Yes.
Good to have you in here, man.
Tell them who you
Introduce
are.
yourself, sir.
What's going on, y'all? I'm glad to be here. What's going on, family? I go by the name of AT, ladies and gentlemen, and these are my big brothers right here, man. My man Henny, my man Dodie Unknown. Once again, Dole the Unknown. 3 words into one.
Get it right.
And I'm blessed to be here, man. I'm excited to be back here,
on,
man,
man.
with my brothers, man.
Always
So,
a pleasure,
excited to
brother.
be here.
Absolutely. Great.
Yeah.
Always. You know what I'm saying? And, we know you've been busy, man. You know what I'm saying? And,
Yeah.
the grind ain't stopped since we got off the road.
It has not.
So we're going to talk about that, everything you had going on since then and what you
Absolutely.
got going on in the future. You know
Yes,
what I'm
sir.
saying?
Yes, sir.
But before we do that, I got this food review that I did.
Yeah.
Yes.
I love these. I love these.
Come on. And so
Let's get into it.
This is one of the first places that we stopped and really sat down and ate, me and Highway, while we was on the road. And I was like, fuck it, I'm going to review this place because it was
Shout out Highway.
motherfucking barbecue in
Shout out
Texas.
Highway.
Happy
And
birthday,
I was
Highway.
told in Texas the barbecue is on point. And so we stopped at a place called RJ Barbecue.
Ooh.
And so I had to go in there and test it out. And I'm gonna let you
And
see
then
how
right
I feel
after
about
that, we're gonna get into the song. So we're gonna play the video, and then we're gonna play "Dreams to Reality" featuring AT. It's a song we did right before going on tour. You know what
Yes,
I'm
we
saying?
did.
So has us all on it. So Henny, man, go tell Eddie to run it.
All right. Hey, yo, Eddie. Run that shit like you ate too much barbecue and now you got the BGs.
Woo! Bubble, 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 bubble.
We out here in San Angelo, Texas, and we heard Texas is known for their barbecue. So we stopped in the RJ Barbecue. I was optimistic about it. Wanted to see what it do. I was excited. We was hungry. They got a nice big menu, full selection for you to choose from. So I got the fried pickles and some ribs. You know, fried pickles look nice and seasoned. Ribs look meaty and tender. And it come with slices of bread. That's how you know it's real. I just wanted y'all to hear the crunch that pickle made. It's popping. Not the best I've had, but it was good. I rock with it. But these ribs, though, I had to get a close-up so y'all could see the meat on that bone. Man, listen, it was smoky. The seasoning was there. It was popping. Like, that is the standard as far as barbecue that I've had on the road so far. Sorry, KC. Sorry, other places. But Texas got y'all. RJ Barbecue. I strongly recommend if you in Texas, tap in. Hey, yo, I'm trying to grab a hold of my dreams and make them come to life. I did a lot of wrong, I'm trying to do something right. Feel like I owe it to the people that depend on me. So I'm gonna hustle relentlessly to the end of me. I gotta change all my bad habits and tendencies. And I say that while I crack this bottle of Hennessy. Can't do no snoozing, I be moving like a centipede. Surround myself with nothing but positive energy. That's what I need for me to get these dreams of mine accomplished. Cause if I wanna shine, I can't be wasting time on nonsense. I gotta tune out all these trolls and they stupid comments. Can't let them take me out my zone while I'm producing content. I can't let nothing that I do be less than amazing. Cause I was blessed with something special, I'm destined for greatness. So ain't no way that I could quit, I'm making history. I was a victim of the struggle, but my hustle won't turn that into a victory.
They say I'm crazy, I say I work full time, trying to turn these dreams to reality. My day ones know I put it all on the line. We turning mine into matter, so what's the matter with mine? Another day, another part of the ladder decline. We turning these dreams to reality. My loved ones know I put it all on the line. just trying to turn my dreams into reality. Trying to make my son and both my daughters proud of me. And throw it in the face of those who doubted me. I'm killing off them snakes around and clouded me. I'll show you how to turn a heartbreak to a masterpiece. I swear I learned my purpose through great tragedy. Cause every time they break me down, it just can't keep me there. I swear that struggle only bring that hustle out of me. I finally got me a real one, this rapper side of me. And we building up momentum, don't collide with me. Cause I just wanna see you win, no hate reside in me. But if you try to slow me down, that's how it's gotta be. I'm probably sliding to a J10K mobbing beat. With a bad bitch in the passenger seat topping me. On top of the Monopoly board, thugging it properly. Going all the way up, who the fuck is stopping me? There's no option, G.
They say I'm crazy, I say I work full time. Trying to turn these dreams to reality. My day ones know I put it all on the line. We turning mine into matter, so what's the matter with mine? Another day, another part of the ladder decline. We turning these dreams to reality. My loved ones know I put it all on the line, yeah.
Hey, been turning these dreams into reality. Living my truth, fuck a fallacy. I know haters mad at me, cause I never quit when they came after me. Giving up to me, that shit is blasphemy. That's just if you're asking me. Rocking and rolling like Aerosmith, you see. I just spit flows a little differently. Unique qualities, mix them all up inside a pot. Now he got this what you need, check out my recipe. Yeah. Too cold, he froze, he need some Theraflu. Man, he too fly, he need a parachute. You can't stop him, can only wish to contain him. Cause once he gets going, man, that boy dangerous. Spit them fire flows, you gon' need an extinguisher. Mike Tyson with these bars, you ain't getting up. When it's my time, they bench Carter, they getting up. Thanking God every day for the talent he's giving us.
They say I'm crazy, I say I work full time. Trying to turn these dreams to reality. My day ones know I put it all on the line. We turning mine into matter, so what's the matter with mine? Another day, another part of the ladder decline. We turning these dreams to reality. My loved ones know I put it all on the line, yeah.
Yeah. That shit look fire, bro.
Yeah.
That shit looks really good, bro.
Thank you, sir.
Really, really good. And then after that,
It
y'all
was.
saw Dreams to Reality, man. That's the song we put together before tour.
I love that record.
With the
right
whole
there,
squad, the
Love
whole
that
West
record.
Coast Love squad
Yeah.
on it, you know what I'm saying? Or most of the squad.
man. Most of the squad.
Yeah, most of the squad.
True record right there.
We still need a squad record. We still need all 6 of us on the motherfucking record.
We dope.
You know
We
what I'm
do.
saying?
We need to get
Eights.
that together.
Everybody do 8s. You know what I mean? We
Yeah.
look in between.
Come on,
Should
come on.
definitely
We
do
talk about it. Scourge, Highway, KO. Gotta happen, man.
Let's go.
that. Let's
You know
go.
what I'm saying?
Let's go, squad.
So yeah, man, we got AT in the building. We here to talk about what he's doing, what he's got going on. First of all, I know you already introduced yourself in the beginning, but please do it again. Let everybody know
Yeah.
who you are, where you from, and what you do.
Well, man, I go by the name of AT. I come out of Roseville, California, man, and was born in Vallejo, California originally, but out of Roseville, man, been doing this thing for quite some time now.
Good deal.
Year 15, call this year 15. We in veteran mode, but I'm blessed to still be here and excited to be here. I'm a songwriter, recording artist, producer, and engineer, man. So,
All the shit.
and event coordinator as well, too.
Come on,
Yes,
say that.
sir.
Don't
Say
forget
that.
to add that to your
We're going to get
your,
into that.
Jack
your
of all
resume.
trades.
Jack of
Come
all
on,
trades. So
straight up.
I'm blessed to be here, man. Excited to be here and excited to be back here on the 360 radio show, man. It's
Hello,
home.
man. Good to have you. So your name, because I was informed about your name
Yeah.
earlier today, and I was wondering why instead of
Watch me be wrong.
AY. You better not be Kevin.
Watch me be wrong. Let's just see
I
what he
hella
says.
believed you when you told me.
I'm pretty sure that's what he
You
told me.
better
I'm
not.
pretty
We'll
sure
get
that's
the
what he
real
told me.
answer right
you
now.
better not.
Yeah,
Let me
so
find out.
basically,
So your name is AYETE, and
Yeah.
so I was like, well, if it's gonna be AT, why you didn't just do AT? What is the significance of the way that your name?
so it started off as AT. It was A.T, and it was an abbreviation for A Train. So
Okay.
that was a nickname of mine that I got when I was in high school playing basketball. My boy Pat Adelman, who was Rick Adelman's son, one of the Sacramento Kings' previous coach, he was my point guard in my freshman year, and he used to call me that, like when I would score and do shit like that. So that was my nickname. But then my sophomore year, my buddy Arshan was playing football, and I was playing varsity, and I didn't get to pick my number. So I got like the worst number. I got like number like 51 or some shit.
Mm.
So, and that was Arshan's number 2, and that was also his nickname in football. So I was like, man, I can't have the same nickname. So I was like, I'm gonna just shorten it and just be AT. So that's where AT originally came from. And it was like one of my homegirls too that was like, yo, just go with the 2 letters. You know what I'm saying? Like, and so I was like, all right, I'm gonna just do that. So that's kind of what I did. It was kind of a mixture of me and like my homegirl being like, just shorten the name. Like, you don't have to have the same name.
So I'm wrong. So I told you completely wrong.
So what? I want to know what you said.
What this nigga said?
Hey, I swear to God, I thought.
This nigga said?
Yeah. I'm gonna say it. I'm gonna say it
because I believe because it was like you had a conversation with him.
Yeah, I thought you told me on tour that it was the significance of Highway 80 and where you live, and that's why it was AYETEE as 80.
No, so that was about the song I-80.
Oh, see,
so that was the inspiration about that specific song. But the name was a different story. Yeah.
No, I was really looking at you
but
like
he was
that.
listening though. Clearly, it's just different story.
I believed the shit out of that shit. I was like, okay,
man, that shit sound like it was.
Makes sense.
I didn't know A-Train. Yeah, it wasn't capping. I wasn't lying because I thought I should have been a captain. I really thought I knew the truth though.
That's where it came. That's where it came from originally.
Yeah.
Was that? Yeah.
Where he said that was
A-Train. Okay. So how long?
Thank you for clearing that up.
How long have you been putting music out and releasing music?
So I started dropping music in 2010. So I started dropping music in the SoundCloud era when SoundCloud was new, and when Twitter was new.
I'm trying to think of when we met. I was like, okay.
Yeah, so I was dropping stuff before Instagram was a thing and stuff like that. Facebook was pretty new, so I was in an era where I was like, it was all about like how many plays and downloads you was getting. So that was the era I came in, the Dat Piff era. You know what I'm saying? So that's kind of when I started, was 2010, dropping music around that time, and dropped a few singles, and then I started dropping projects. I was in a group called T314 originally, and then T314. So we got this name from me and my boy who was the engineer, my boy Panda. He was an engineer, songwriter, artist. He ended up being like, yo, we got to come up with a song with a group name. And I was like, all right, we got to figure it out. So we're recording in his crib, and we're in the closet recording, and he's got his old like clothes up. And one of his things he had up was an old like Boy Scout uniform. And that's how I met him, was in Boy Scouts. We were in the same troop. It's called Troop 314. And that's why I met him. So I'm looking at this shit, and I was like, hey, how dope would it be if we was just T314, just T314? He was like, the troop that we was in? I was like, yeah. How dope? He was like, he's like, fuck it. So we just named ourselves T314. Our little thing, our slogan was like, salute the troop.
Hold on, dude.
Salute the troop.
Stop your story for 1 second. Sorry.
All right.
1 second. We're lacking.
We're lacking on the display.
Yeah, I gotta know what this is about.
Yeah.
See this money sticking about this jar right here, right? Okay, so here it gives you perfect explanation of what this jar is.
Okay.
This is the big little jar.
Okay.
Equivalent to a swear word jar. If you swear, you say you put money in a jar.
Got it.
You cannot say that word.
Got it.
I don't give a damn what you're describing. It is not being described in that way.
In that way, period. Okay.
Period.
No, like from this point on, that word cannot be used.
That's understood.
We're gonna give you that one.
No, I get it. Yeah.
We're gonna give you that one.
I didn't tell you.
Was not given to you. That's the only time.
I already put $1 in this
fucking
tonight.
time.
I already put $1 in this earlier tonight.
I put one in there too.
Okay, so that word is off limits.
Yeah.
And it does, you know what I'm saying? We say big, everything big, but it's to get away from downplaying things, get away from downplaying your things, our things, whatever the case may be. Use a fucking different word to describe what you're talking about.
Gotcha.
From this point forward.
Okay.
Now
we can get back to it.
Now we can get back to it. So yeah, that's where the group name came from was that, and then our slogan was salute the troop, you know, all that kind of stuff. So that's kind of how we started, and then from there I kind of progressed into making my own music and did my very first project. It's called The Transition, and that was my first mixtape, and then went from there and just started, you know, releasing my own music.
Was there a break between you and the crew, or how did that?
No, we stayed together. We remained together. We ended up developing Atypical Records.
Word.
So, which is the label that I still represent to this day. So, we were able to do that and stay together. It was just one of those things where they kind of felt like I was in a space where I was ready to start dropping my own music. You know, so that's kind of what it was, and I started doing that, and it kind of started helping the group as well too. Kind of progress forward.
You were ready to be solo.
Yeah, we kind of had conversations where they were like, yo, like, we kind of feel like you can, like, drop, like, more shit. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Other than just rocking with us.
Which we're cool with. And, of course, at first, you know, you never want to, like, have that type of separation or feel that type of separation.
That's
but the
fucking
team was
huge to
big.
come
That's
from
big,
the
though.
group.
They were like, hey, you know,
Yeah.
they felt that way. And so it gave me the confidence
I love
to do
that.
it. And we were still doing records together, but they gave me the confidence to be able to step into that lane for myself. So I was giving him a lot of credit for doing that.
I love
at that
that,
time.
man.
Yeah.
Salute to Panda and
Keddy.
Okay.
Yeah, DJ
okay.
Keddy, man.
Salute.
Yeah. Dope shit.
Yeah.
Dope shit. So did you start off no, let's talk about your style. What you do music creatively.
Yeah.
What if somebody was to say, when I listen to AT, what am I gonna get? How would you describe that to them?
I think with me it's just about versatility. That's where I'm at, especially now, especially with the stuff I'm doing now. But I've always been one to kind of try to show everything. Like I know I can rap, I know I can sing, I know I can harmonize, I know I can do pop records, I know I can do rap records. I know I can do a combination of the two. I could do R&B records and I could do these pop country records, alternative style records. So for me, AT is he's just a musician. He's an artist. Like when you think of me, kind of think of like when you think about Pharrell. Like you think about Pharrell in Nerd when he's rapping and doing that.
Okay.
But then you also think about Pharrell when he's the producer and he's the dude that's the dude that's behind the sounds for the soundtrack for Despicable Me and all that. And he's singing, he's doing all that.
Yeah.
And he's being versatile in these different lanes. But it's still Pharrell all in one. Right. You know, we've seen all those different lanes. That's kind of how I look at myself, you know, like you can hear me in all these different lanes, but regardless, it's still just AT. So I kind of feel like I represent that more so than anything. Yeah.
Like that. You can do it all.
Yeah.
No doubt.
Yes.
So you were saying earlier that you're an engineer. Have you always engineered and mixed your own music, or was there a point where like you did it out of necessity?
That was really what it was in the beginning, was out of necessity, because my thing was I knew how much it was going to cost to go do it. But at the same time, I was like, I want to learn it. Like, I want to like give myself the space to like,
Here's a cup.
Right here. I was like, I want to give myself the space to like learn like how to actually like mix it. So Panda was a big part of that because he was the one that was doing it in the beginning. So I would just sit there and watch him when we would record songs, watch how he would record us, how he would edit. And I started picking it up from him. And then I just started just secretly just doing my own individual sessions, mixing my own vocals and just try to like carve my own lane out and figure out my own sound. And then I started really studying a lot of stuff. Like I started studying a lot of sounds, a lot of different engineers and trying to implement their styles and sounds. So I did put a lot of work in trying to figure out like what type of engineer I really wanted to be.
Didn't you intern somewhere?
No, so no? I ended up
City Sound?
Well, I worked at City Sound.
Okay.
Shout out to City Sound.
Yeah. Okay, yeah, we just did an episode with them. With Josh, we had Josh and Cheat Code in here.
I worked at City Sound for a period of time, and I love those dudes, man. I learned a lot from those guys too, especially those engineers over there, X James, Joran, those guys that showed me a lot of different stuff. And then Cheat Code, their team, you know, they had a lot of different styles that I wasn't like privy to originally that they really helped me like, you know, help me with and like help me really be in studio space and understand how to really be in a studio.
Yeah.
You know, and operate out of a studio versus just being at the crib or being in a space. So yeah, I've had a lot of different experiences with it, but it's cool to be able to be behind the board and also be behind the creation of the record too, from a writing perspective and a production perspective as well too.
I commend you because to be able to wear both of those hats simultaneously, you know what I'm saying? Like I know that when I get in there and I be trying to, you know, engineer some shit, and then it takes away from my creativity. You know what I'm saying? And that's how it is. Some people are either this or they're that.
Yeah.
To be able to do both of those, you know, simultaneously, you know what I'm saying? You make all your music, you engineer all your music.
Yeah.
To be able to do that it's a gift.
I love being able to do it because when I come up with an idea, I just want to be able to just do it.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Fuck waiting on somebody. It's just go time right now.
Just go time and do it. So
right.
So it's definitely fun to be able to do that, and then working with other artists too, being able to help them in that same space where it's like, hey, that collaborative side of it is really the fun part for me as well too. Being able to facilitate that, being like, hey, we don't got a beat, I'll make something real quick and
whip it up,
and then we could go from there. So it's fun being able to create from that space.
Right.
So yeah.
Let's talk about the label. Atypical Records. You said
Yeah.
it started with the crew. That's still a thing? Are there still artists?
Started with the crew. The dudes I started with originally, they kind of like they phased out of it, you know, and started doing different things in life, which is cool. But I kind of
man get no younger, man.
Hey, but you know, and I respect that. But I think it's always one of those things where I feel like they always knew like if anybody's gonna be like the one doing it, like it's gonna be him
to go do it on your own because it was like
it's gonna be him, you know. And I respected that, and I always understood that. So I always wanted to carry that on, and so now, you know, I've carried it on to the space where it's at now with the artists that we have that we're working with right now, you know, and we're trying to just elevate and do different things and not just do the music, but also, you know, stepping into the event space as well too with the AT and Friends events, trying to create platforms for other artists to be able to do shows and create, a profit for themselves while they're doing their shows, and to kind of understand what that space looks like for them versus it being the other way around. And giving back to them in a space that I wasn't giving back to in the beginning of my career, kind of helping them, jump through hula hoops that we had to jump through.
Man,
yeah.
And I don't want them to have to jump through
some
them.
of the same hula hoops, my brother.
We all dealt with the same things, and so I don't want these guys now to have to deal with any of that. And so for me, I'm kind of like the one that's like, hey, you don't got to deal with all that. Like I'm like the fast track. I'm beyond the gatekeeper.
Who are the artists?
So a lot of the artists I've worked with, like some of the examples, my boy, I think you guys know we've worked with him, my boy, him, Jesse, he's a DJ, he's an artist as well,
Fuck
too.
with him. Shouts out, man.
Shout out to him. We work with him. But a lot of the newer artists I work with, like Ross Wee and Duke D and Cali Kid Loon, and you know what I'm saying?
These are artists that are up under that label?
They all do the AT and Friends events. You know what I'm saying? Like
What about who's ATIP?
But on ATIP, as far as like the label, it's my boy Deadface the Don. And then, my boy C Styles, who's still on it, Forever C Styles. But Deadface the Don is the newest artist that's on it. And I've been friends with him for a better part of 20 years, but didn't really realize he was really into the music till last year. We get into a session and he's showing me a bunch of stuff, and I'm like, yo, like, how long you been? How long you been, you know what I'm saying? Like, what's that all about? Like, literally, like, what's that all about? And so we just kind of started getting into recording more music and recording and doing more sessions, and he got to a point where he really got into it and started doing a lot. And so he's really talented, and, just working with him and trying to get him to a space where he's comfortable dropping on a consistent basis and doing shows and getting comfortable in that space, which can be challenging when you're, new to it. You're trying to not just master the recording space, but also the stage space. It can be a challenge at first. So just trying to work with him and everybody that's doing the shows as well, too, to try to just keep elevating and keep this thing going. You know what I'm saying? That's what it's all about. City needs more love, and I'm trying to provide that for my space.
Come on, that's dope.
Come on, I
that's
love
dope.
it.
So let's use that opportunity to get into your first track, bro.
Yeah.
You said
talk about it.
No Chaser.
No Chaser.
Let's talk about it, please. Let them know what they can expect when they hear this song.
So No Chaser, this is a totally different lane that you've never really heard from me if you're a regular listener to AT's music. So this is really like a country pop lane, but it's more so a record that I wrote after I met my lady, because I was inspired by the situation that I met her in. So I wanted to make a record that was general for everybody that's been in that same type of space. And I came up with this record.
Getting drunk and sipping alcohol straight?
Hey, not just that, but just listening to the lyrics of the story of the song. So,
okay.
No Chaser.
All right, so we have a tradition here at Top Shelf Radio that you got to yell something wild at Eddie. And Eddie got to run it like something.
All right, here we go. Hey, yo, Eddie, run that No Chaser like Usain Bolt in 2008. Let's get it.
Let's go.
Set.
There's the start, and Bolt got a good one. Engaged right with him, and so's a Safa Powell. Bailey's there too. But here's Bolt. Bolt charging to the front. Gaze coming, but can't catch him. Usain Bolt. Look at the time. 9:58 world record.
She said, give me your phone. With you, I won't go home. You're the one that I've been waiting for, been waiting so long. Whiskey with no chaser. I just wanna take her back with me, sit back with me, show her how I live. So I gave it to her. She typed in her number, said that I should hit her up whenever I can. I said, where you headed? She said she was ready to come with me. Told me that was her plan. I said, well, let's head out. She said, one more shot now. Whiskey with no back, that's how this girl does her thing. I said, baby, okay, you can have it your way. Baby girl, I know that I can make your heart sing. She said, won't you show me? I want you to know me. I said, baby, it's all good, just come with the man. She said, give me her phone. With you, I won't go home. You're the one that I've been waiting for, been waiting so long. Whiskey with no chaser. I just wanna take her back with me, sit back with me, show her shots. Party on a Friday night, but we had hella fun. Beer prone, just living life. Love how we different types. Love how we still can vibe. Love how we opposites, but together we feel alive. We wasn't supposed to be, but God had other plans. Love that we couldn't see, but now we all in. Thankful for you and I, we can't lose rewind. If I had to pick me one, it's still you. Ain't never travel around the world without you. And this is me and you, committed and I'm all in. I can't breathe without you. Your phone. With you I won't go home. You're the one that I've been waiting for, been waiting so long. Whiskey with no chaser, I just wanna take her back with me, sit back with me, show her how I live.
One.
With no
chaser.
chaser. You know, a country singer say they R's hella pronounced. Chaser.
No chaser. I like it, bro. I think it shows, like you said, it shows the versatility. It shows that, like you said, that you can do. I can do a record like this. I can do a record like that. Whatever type of record I'm trying to do for that situation, we can knock it out.
About that.
Done.
Yeah.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
You know what I'm saying?
Run it. Got you.
That's what it's about.
So what's the current projects you're working on right now? What we got coming down the pipeline?
So I actually just I got this project I'm working on called For the City. It's crazy because I did this project. I did these songs like in a state where I was just like really like just chilling. Like I think we had like went out and like had some drinks and shit, and I came back to the house and was just chilling, just making songs. And I listened to all of them back in a row, and I was like, there's a whole like story that's being told. I didn't realize like what I was really doing when I was doing it. So I was like, man, I want to put this together and put this out. And so I reference tracked all of them, and so I'm in the process of going back to the reference tracks and fixing some of the vocals and getting some of the stuff cleaned up. But working on this project right now called For the City. So that's what's in the works.
City,
Dope.
Yeah,
that's dope. Dope. We look forward to it.
Yeah.
Let's talk about AT and Friends.
Yeah.
And stepping into that promoter, event planner role, how that experience has been for you, and then, you know, future plans for it.
Yeah, it's been cool, man. Like I really started doing it because I really wanted to, like I said, like not have my people go through the stuff I was going through. So I'm like, yo, if I've gotten to a space where I have the opportunity to provide a platform for them, like that's what I'm gonna do, because that's just gonna just
every
make
month,
it so much easier. We try to do it every month, every month or every other month.
Okay.
But it's just, you know, a show where it's for the community. You know, a lot of times we're at corner pockets or spots like that where there's food, drinks, people come through, and the artist fan base that's coming out, they can meet the other artist fan bases and they can intermix, and we all get to hear great music and intermix fan bases and hear new music and meet new people. And it's good for the community. It's good for the venue that provides it as well too, as far as like from a financial perspective, they're able to benefit from that. So everybody's able to benefit, and that's the best part about it, is being able to provide something that everyone benefits from.
Dope.
And it's not a selfish situation. It's everybody being able to get a piece of the pie and enjoy what's going on.
And do you have like a format you stick to when you do that? Or do you have like an X amount of artists you do on every bill, or do you kind of like plan it as it pops up?
Yeah, it really just kind of depends. Like sometimes we'll do less artists. Some other times we'll do the normal, which is like, you know, 8 or 9. And I like to do 8 or 9 artists because I'm like, I want y'all to see all these dudes. Like, and the flow of the show is to where the fan base is able to stay involved and not lose interest in the flow of what's happening, because of all the different types of artists and all the different types of sounds that's going on. Plus the DJ that's involved too, he's involved in the mix as well too, and the host as well.
Mad Sticks, K Fury,
yeah,
right?
You know, Mad Sticks, K Fury. Shout out to my man,
that's
guys.
How I met both them, is doing AT and Friends.
You know what I'm saying? And my host, you know, my man Keezy, guys like that, to just try to keep everybody involved. So
shout out, man.
It's good, not just from the artist perspective, but from everybody that's involved that makes the event really go. So it's definitely been good to do.
Oh, taking it on the road. I feel like I heard you say that.
Yeah, that's the next goal. Especially for me, like sharing and promoting and doing stuff like that on TikTok. Like I've had other artists from other cities seeing what I've done and like reaching out to me to want to like get involved. So I'm like, man, that'd be dope to like do a little, you know, mini AT and Friends tour, going to other cities, having the AT.
Did you just say, sir?
Not about the tour either.
Man, about the tour.
Tour.
But I know I gotta get y'all.
We take Cash App.
You got Cash App? I got y'all.
We'll keep track of it.
That's $1 right there.
I got
keep track of it.
I'll take care of it. But it'd be nice to be able to go meet these other artists in these other cities that are trying to do the exact same thing that we're doing out here and bring that experience of AT and Friends to their cities and to their artists and be able to have that experience for their fans as well too. So
you got more friends.
exactly. And then we just build more friends for us. So excited to try to expand it. That's definitely the goal for sure.
Okay. Name your biggest success and your worst regret in doing music from this point.
Okay, so my biggest success in music for this point, probably it's definitely for me is being able to work with the Kings.
Whole squad going up. Whole city going up.
The Eric box. Oh my goodness gracious.
Whole squad going up. Everybody know what's up. Whole city going up. Zach Kings, that is us. Wanna rise on the come up. Competition that I won none. Working, gotta get it done. 2 a days all season. It really should be no surprise. We're making them open their eyes. Making the haters realize. Really the limit's the sky. Motivated. Grinding, we be grinding. Can't stop, no we can't stop till we get that level.
Throw it down, Mr. Holmes.
Whole city going up. Zach Kings, that is us.
That was awesome.
That was big.
That was big for me just because it came from me. It came from me.
And for people that don't know about that, explain what that.
Yeah, so 2018 came around, and one of my buddies shared my song with the Sacramento Kings DJ at the time, which was DJ Lady Kate, and so she liked the song and wanted to play it at the games, and I went to the game and she played it at halftime, and then that started a whole thing of me working with them and then playing it at the games often, and then led to me having an opportunity to create an intro song for them and all that stuff the following season and be on the Jumbotron when they were doing the intros. And it was crazy how all that happened. So that was probably definitely my biggest success to this point, which is pretty cool. And I still have a relationship with the Kings to this day. Shout out to the Kings.
Yeah. Like the beam.
Like the beam, for sure. I'd say my biggest regret in music probably, I don't really have a lot of regrets in it, but I think one of the biggest ones for me would be I had an opportunity early on in my career to like sign a deal, and I didn't do it. And I only didn't do it because I felt like I had more value to give, and I wasn't like worthy of it at the time. So I felt like, because I was looking at it from a objective perspective, being like, what would it look like if, you come in and you're not really ready, like, and they throw you in that position, like, how's that going to look for your career in the beginning? Because it was very early on.
So I mean, would you say you kind of doubted yourself? I guess.
Yeah. I think so. So, but I always look back and look at what happened after that and being like, man, like you could have did all that, like on the label. Yeah, right. On the label.
That machine.
Yeah,
right.
You know what I'm saying? But at the same time, I feel like it worked out the way it was supposed to work out.
I mean, it takes a certain type of perspective to really look at yourself and be like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I'm not ready.
Yeah.
Right.
Not everybody's gonna do that. They're like, fuck it, I'll figure it out.
Yeah, and that's what it was.
Yeah, and then
that's what
God
it was.
forbid get in that situation and blow it because you're not ready.
Yeah, exactly. So I said that's probably it, but I still look at that with a positive lens even now, So
glass half full, man.
Yeah,
I love it.
Absolutely.
So I noticed that you've been doing some stuff, content like TikTok and stuff like that, where it's not necessarily music, just some funny skits and stuff like that. You know,
the big head skits and shit. Yeah,
yeah. I love TikTok.
That shit is good. How important do you feel it is for artists to bring attention to their brand? Which may not have to directly relate to their brand,
right?
But to it all comes back full circle. How important do you think it is for them to do that through social media?
I think it's really important. Like I've had people find me and find my music through my TikTok videos.
Come on,
like they find my TikTok videos, they think they're hilarious, and then they go to my page and then they click the link and they're like, oh, he's an artist,
right?
And then they're like, oh, I found you from this one video you posted. It was so fun, and I'm like, great, that's awesome. Like I found some of my favorite artists not through the music first,
but through different type of
stuff. Like I found Wiz Khalifa through the day-to-days. Like I saw
that's how I
those,
first
and I was
started, like when he was doing this stuff on YouTube. That's how I first found him.
I found that, and I was like, this dude is dope. And I was like, oh, he makes music. And then I was like, oh, the music is dope. Like, all right, this dude, yeah, I'm rocking with Wiz. But I found it in reverse. So that's kind of why I've always thought it was important. Plus, it's a part of my personality type. So
It's a great.
I like doing it. It's hilarious to me. I love doing it. So I keep doing it.
Yeah, keep doing it.
Yeah,
by all means, especially if it's working.
Right.
Yeah,
if it's
it's
getting
fun.
people who normally wouldn't tune in to you
100%.
to find you and be like, okay, I fuck with this over here.
And it's the type of people
Let's
that
see what
follow
else
me
you do.
too. Like it's a very specific type of person that follows me. That's totally out of the demographic.
They got to get your humor, right?
Well, I seen
that works.
I seen a clip. I think it was today where they were talking about how artists need to concentrate less on really their music and more on building their brand.
Yeah.
Right. And so by you being personable and doing funny stuff, that's making your brand more personable and making you look like you're more reachable to a fan that's outside of your world. You know, oh, this dude cracks me up. He's funny. Oh, wait, and he does music. It's all part of that whole package. And like Kenny's saying, like, who is it? Doechii, right? Doechii blowing up.
Yeah.
Well, I was checking out how she does her shit.
Oh man.
Her Instagram is her performances and reels.
I saw that.
Her TikTok are her personable stuff talking about her day to day. Her YouTube is her full form content.
She went on
full
this full blown campaign and just was attacking it from all angles. And what happened? Grammy
blew up.
Best rap album.
Yeah.
And a lot of people will say like, oh, like I don't get it. Why all that stuff? It's like, no, if you really like look at
why
like
do all that?
Why did she get
that?
I don't.
People don't understand.
Hard work.
They don't hate,
all
man.
the
It's like,
shit
yo,
she did, bro.
It's like you got to look at everything that she did, and also too, like for me, it was from the video where she got fired, and she was like, I'm just gonna go to all these labels and just try to find an internship. Like I'm gonna just see what happens. Let's just see. And then she just documented the whole thing. All the way to the point where when you see her win that, if you were watching that, you understand it. People are so surface level, they don't respect people's journeys.
Don't worry about none of that.
They still call her an industry plan. I'm like, how?
She deserve it, man.
Go back and watch
for that.
Man,
shout out to Doechii for real.
Put it in work, man. Put in work. And used all the tools you could.
100%. 100%. So yeah, man.
Hard work pays off. That's without a doubt.
That's never not gonna be a fact.
Right. One more, man. Where are you? What is your goal right now? As you are as many years into the game as you are, you know what I'm saying? I don't, you say you turned down the deal early on, you know what I'm saying? Yeah. Are you still focused on that? What is your ultimate goal at this point in your career?
Not really. I mean, if it comes, it comes. I think I'm still able to make an impact that I want to make without having to have all that. Like, and I feel like even with AT and Friends, especially taking it to an expansive space where we take it to different cities and different places, we're gonna be able to touch different people.
Bag right there,
and touch different people and touch different artists, and that's really what this is all about for me. Like, I just care about that. To me, that's success. To me, if I'm able to do that and expand it and start going all around the country and bringing the AT and Friends vibe to every city all over the country to these artists that feel like, oh, I'm not signed, so I feel like I can't get there. Like, no, you can still make an impact being independent, creating a niche for yourself.
We booked our own tour.
You know what I'm saying? We booked our own tour and touched all these cities and touched all these fans that I would have never seen if we would have never did that. Right. So
we went out on
I don't care what anybody's saying, man.
And we got fucked over on some shit, and we learned, and we made it happen.
Still learning, still made that shit happen.
Still made it work.
Still made that shit
happen. Whole lot of West Coast love.
At the end of the day, love.
Hey.
So at the end of the day, it's really all about that. And so I'm just trying to make sure it's as expansive as possible. And of course, in doing that helps you as an individual. But at the same time, it's more so about the individuals that you're helping in that process. And people are going to be able to recognize you and respect you for that more than anything. Because they could love you for your music, but if they see you connecting the dots in different places in different cities, like, that'll make them pay attention even more to what you got going on. From a music perspective.
For sure.
Respect you from a human perspective, because it's about being tangible and real.
And a hustling perspective. You getting out there and putting in the work. You know what I'm saying?
That's what it's all about for me. So I'm blessed to be able to do it, and I want to continue to do it. And I'm looking forward to the next AT and Friends, which is March 7th at Corner Pocket.
Say that.
Okay, say that.
Shit.
Show up, man, 9 p.m. You know what I'm saying?
The second,
This will air after.
5 days.
Yeah. It'll air after, but it's fine.
It's all good.
We're still talking about it. Because it's going to happen.
If you wasn't there, you missed out.
If you were there, then you know what we're talking about.
This is one of those situations. Right. If you were there, you know what I'm talking about.
Come on. You know.
It's about to be popping.
For sure.
But no, I'm looking forward to continuing to do it, man, and continuing to help artists. That's what it's about.
Let's go.
All right, cool. Let's get into these questions. Am I going first or you going first? Who's going first?
It's your turn to go first.
My turn. Oh,
it's your turn to go first because
yeah. Your face. I hate your face. I hate your face. Right there. So look, we have a series of questions that we ask every guest because me and Henny strongly disagree on these topics. It's not nothing crazy controversial, but it's just things we disagree on.
Yeah.
First things first. You know what tahini is, right? Tahini?
I do.
Tahini on fruit, yes or no?
Tahini on absolutely nothing, period.
Nothing! Can I get some? That's how you come out the gate swinging. You know what I'm saying? Throw it in the trash.
If you do tahini, that's fine. But
nothing.
Me, no.
Okay.
I see zero need.
Damn.
Don't look at me.
Question number 2. Motherfucking, do you eat grits?
This is gonna be crazy, y'all, but no, I don't.
Okay.
Have you eaten grits?
Never in your life?
I've eaten them.
Okay.
When you ate them?
When I ate them, I did with sugar.
Hey!
I knew it was gonna be sugar salt question.
Sugar salt? Fucking nasty. But it was so nasty that you decided that you never wanted to eat that nasty shit again. And that's how it happened. Win.
Like,
I don't care. That's not. I got the answer. We're split. We're split. Next one. Pineapple on pizza? Yes or no?
Absolutely not.
Come on, AT. I knew you was. That's my dog, right? And what you mean?
No, there's not a world I would do it.
And look. When you ask this next question, don't coerce the witness.
Don't be fucking. Don't be making exceptions.
No, fuck that. Ask a straight up yes or no. That's all it is to it. And don't try to change
exceptions.
Don't try to change.
Don't make
shit. Don't try to change shit.
You tried to change
It's a yes or a no. That's it.
None.
Yes or a no.
All right.
But I got to word it the way I need to word it in order for him to fully understand.
No, you gotta ask. All you gotta do is ask it the same way I ask it.
No.
Yeah.
Because it's levels to this shit.
No, it's not.
Check it out. Okay. All right. So, would you eat any type of soup when the weather is hot?
Not gonna be my first thought.
That's a no.
It's not a fucking
That's
no.
a no.
It's not a
That's
no.
a no. He said it's not gonna be on. If it's a hot day, he's not thinking
available was like some ramen.
Can you finish your
if the only thing available was ramen,
you
of
said
course.
yes or no.
But you what he's saying? If the only thing available is ramen, that don't make. That's not saying you would eat soup in the summertime, bro.
How are you telling me not to paraphrase it? But here you are talking about what he.
I'm not paraphrasing it. He said he wouldn't. He said he wouldn't.
Choice, the nigga still gonna eat it. It's if it's his second choice or his 100th choice, he's still gonna eat the shit.
No,
he said
that is not the way the question goes. Is it?
That.
Would you eat soup in the summertime? No, I wouldn't because I'm not thinking about sun.
No,
he said he don't think about soup.
That
means he's not eating it in the summertime.
Have I eaten it?
If I'm broke,
motherfucker brought you a big ass nice bowl of some pho or some bomb ass ramen. We ain't just talking about the fucking soup you eat when you're trying to feel better. I'm talking about any kind of
soup. See how he has to coerce everybody? He's leading the witness.
Any soup, I'm not
He's leading the witness. Collusion.
You're not doing it.
Collusion.
Where the fuck did you go? I was just
only if it was the only thing available. But I'm not.
You're eating it then.
I would.
If it's available,
that's
you're
it.
eating it.
Yes. Filibuster.
Trash.
Filibuster.
Trash.
That's it.
Filibuster. Get the fuck out of me right now.
I said filibuster. It's over, bro.
What the fuck is
filibuster?
What does that mean?
I don't know. I saw it on Law and Order.
I don't like it.
It's
not
illegal.
It's
on. Somebody should. What's filibuster? It's this.
We're filibustering right now.
We're filibustering right now.
All
right,
filibuster.
Let's get into this last song.
Let's do it.
This song is called what? You.
The song is called You.
You. Let's talk about the song.
So this song right here is just a song that I was listening to. What was I listening to? I was listening to some song, and it just came into my head where I was like, I want to do a song like this, and I found a beat, and I found a producer that made a beat like it, and as soon as I heard it, I was like, I'm gonna start creating a song to this, and I started just like recording to it, and didn't really write it until after, and I came up with this whole song called You. So it's another country pop record.
All right,
and here it is.
You gotta tell Eddie
now, DJ Eddie.
Like the head go.
I'm gonna need you to drop You.
You got to yell at that nigga.
DJ Eddie, listen. I'm gonna need you to drop You right now, like it's at 100-pound dumbbell at the gym.
Hey.
I've been missing you like all damn day. Girl, I did let you in like every single way. Girl, can you tell me what you think? When I love on you, baby girl, what you think? I hope your heart flutter when I come near. Cause when you come near, I can't think about nobody else but you. I can't think about nobody else but you. Girl, you're the one that's on my mind. It's you. And I want you every day. And I just want you to stay. I don't want you to go away, baby. And I got you drinking, got you thinking on my own. I told myself that I should probably go home. I got my baby and she waiting on me. She need me to come home and give her ecstasy. I tell her every day that I love her so. I can never let her, can't let her go. I don't know what I'd do without her, no. Baby girl, you know I only got eyes for you, baby. But you, I can't think about nobody else but you. Girl, you the one that's on my mind. It's you. And I want you every day. And I just want you to stay. I don't want you to go away, baby. I can't think about nobody else but you. Girl, you the one that's on my mind. It's you. And I want you every day. And I want you to stay. I don't want you to go
Top Shelf Radio, we back, baby. I told him I can hear that on the movie for sure. I can hear that on the movie for sure. Give it to him.
Hella twang, son.
Hey,
Twang.
Put some twang on it, man.
Put some twang
T-twang.
on it, man.
You feel me? T-twang.
T-twang.
Hey, T-twang.
AT-twang.
T-twang, man.
Little AT-twang, man. You know what it is?
So check it out, y'all. It's been a minute. I think the last time that you guys seen this next segment,
Pause. I gotta bring it up.
What?
Pause.
the last time you
Pause.
guys
Pause.
seen
This
this,
next
segment was the Christmas episode. I think that's the last time we did it. So, without no further ado, we're gonna run the stinger for.
It's all about.
It's all about.
It's all about.
Hey, Eddie,
It's all
run
about.
that shit like you're saying. It's all about.
It's all about, man.
It's all about.
It's all about.
It's all about, man.
It's all about.
It's all about.
It's all about.
It's all about.
It's all
It's all
about.
about. 18 now. 18 knows all about this because this
Yeah,
started
yeah.
on tour. So
Yes.
he knows all about.
And
It's
the
all about.
It's all
do
about.
a whole motherfucking
I know.
segment.
And
It's all
he's gonna
about.
give us some
On the
strange
show.
facts, and we're gonna say
I know all about. It's
It's all
all about.
about. It's all about.
All right.
Here we go.
Let's start it off. Weird fact number one. A hippo's jaws can open wide enough to fit a car inside.
What kind of car?
A sports car. Not a micro machine, nigga. A car. A whole car.
Like a sports car? Like what? Like we talking like
It's gonna fit the car. It's gonna eat the whole car. I didn't see that in it.
a whole car?
I didn't ask to just
Like, how do they even know
what
that?
kind of car he put in his mouth? Nigga.
How does
Just-
it's all about?
It's all
Was that
about.
like
all about.
was that like one of them like cheap ass broke down Jeeps like in Africa and shit? Because that's where hippos are and shit, right? Like them,
Or
like
some
you
kind
know,
of
like them
other
countries
places
got
with
like
swamps.
later edition cars
Yeah.
than we do and shit.
Like way, like it's way
So
newer.
it's like a tiny ass Datsun, maybe. No, it's still a car though.
It's a fucking
nigga.
car. The nigga ate a car. That's big.
Hey, hippos. It's all
It's all
about
about
All about.
cars.
getting cars.
We cars.
We're eating cars now, huh?
All right, that's what
Got
we're
it.
doing. All right,
That's what we're done.
good for you, hippos. Good fact. Weird fact number two: bees can get drunk off fermented tree sap, and it doesn't go well for those who partake. However, bees that get drunk on fermented tree sap are often attacked by the sober bees and even denied access to the hive.
Oh, it's like nigga, your drunk ass ain't
So sober beers are like, look,
Look at here, nigga. You kind of
you
sloppy
fuck
right
it
now,
up.
my nigga.
You fuck it up.
You sloppy right now, my nigga.
you know what,
Bees
Tony?
can get drunk.
Tony, you got too drunk.
I
Had to
wonder if
kill
I've
you.
ever
Yeah.
came across a drunk bee. You know what I'm saying?
Maybe.
I got to kill you,
He was
Tony.
buzzing all a little.
You're too drunk, Tony. I have to kill you.
I got a cash app. I got a cash app.
I'll take one of these.
Give me one of
things
those
right here.
So give me one of those. Yeah, I got to do it also.
He was he was swerving, whatever. It's all about.
No, I swerve in the corner.
What the matter is, the fuck is that all about?
Let's go.
It's all about.
Number 3. Penicillin was first called mold juice.
What? I believe it.
The founder of it found it to be effective against positive pathogens, which were responsible for diseases such as scarlet fever, pneumonia, gonorrhea, meningitis, and diphtheria.
It's an antibiotic.
He's concerned that it was not the mold itself, but some juice it had produced that killed bacteria. He named the mold juice penicillin.
Mold juice.
The fuck?
Mold juice. I'm allergic to penicillin. So.
Well, good, because
I'm allergic to
mold juice.
I'm allergic to all things mold, pretty much. So.
You be taking mold juice.
I mean, I don't think anyone's taking
mold juice.
Sounds super nasty.
But like,
I was about to say, hey,
that shit should go in the same category
sick.
as your motherfucking tahini fruit and all that.
Who's the smart ass motherfucker that
nasty
would
ass
change
tahini
from mold juice to penicillin?
How do you go from penicillin mold juice to penicillin?
And you know how they spell penicillin? Have you seen it? It's like how they spell. They got it on there. Spell it out.
Penicillin.
So you went from like you made it hella complex, and then you could have just kept it as mold juice. You know what I mean?
Right.
You know, you think
always
that,
gotta sound. Hey, why you always gotta sound so smart?
You would think that word would have a Y in it, but it doesn't.
Right.
No, not this word.
It doesn't.
It's weird.
Cillin.
Cillin. 2 L's and an I and an N.
Yeah. I don't do good with mold.
Number 4.
Roller
coasters were invented to distract Americans from sin.
What?
Nah.
In the 1880s, hosiery businessman Lamarcus Thompson hated that Americans were tempted by hedonistic places like saloons and brothels. So he set out to straighten up one of the most immoral places he could think of, Coney Island in New York. There he built America's first roller coaster to give New Yorkers some good, clean fun away from seedier pastimes.
The first roller coaster was in Coney Island. That's dope. That's some facts right there. That's Henny dropping some facts.
Come on.
That's Henny facts.
Hey, but to keep you away from the whores,
whores.
We give you roller coasters.
Go fucking ride on the ride.
So you're getting excitement. It's an adrenaline rush, right? It's the same.
You might want to go fuck a whore ride.
You might.
I don't know.
Sound
crazy.
Look, going up and down on the roller coaster. Going up and down on the whore. You know, it's a choice. It's a choice you got to make.
It's a preference, right?
It's a decision that you need to think about.
All right. Last one. Do you know that when you get up, sometimes certain people that have imbalance, if you get up too fast and you get dizzy,
pass out.
I got a solution for you.
What's that?
You could squeeze or stiffen your butt cheeks together. Stop the dizziness.
I got
it, bro.
That's what you can do.
Hey,
That's what happened.
What is your rope, Ignacio?
It was stinky, but these are my recreation clothes.
That's what happened.
That's the fact you found. Squeezing your butt cheeks.
Time out.
Some people got real problems.
Time out.
They got real
Hey,
problems going on. Nigga, I'm trying to help.
Yo.
So hold on.
Pause.
So this happened to me as a kid, right? Where I stood up hella fast and I passed out and I fucking fell into I have issue with birds. We don't even want to talk about it. I fell into my dad's bird cage. I fell into a bird cage.
Damn.
And so I passed out.
I bet.
First into the bird cage.
Because the birds
but if
was
I
in
would
there.
have clenched if I would clench my butt cheeks, that wouldn't have happened. I was like, hey yo.
No, because you was no.
I'm trying to make sure I don't pass.
Listen
trying to make sure I don't pass
out. It was more than just a dizziness at that point. If you fell into the bird cage, I can imagine you.
When I woke up, it's flying around. Yeah, when I woke up, it's flying around and shit. And my dad's smacking me. I'm on the floor and he's slapping me. Like, Christopher, what are you doing? And my friend is there, and we had just smoked some weed too, you know what I mean?
So high on top of that.
I remember, and this is gonna date me because we were watching Pet Detective Ace Ventura on VHS. And remember, old school VHS had the tracking where you could fit if it started getting lines across that bitch, you had to get up and touch the VHS. It had a little knob.
Mm-hmm.
Fuck. it had a knob underneath it, and that would fix the tracking. I went to do that, and I woke up to my dad slapping me, the bird flapping all over the place and shit. I didn't know what was going on.
Scream.
I didn't scream. I just
the birds were slapping.
No, I was like, what happened?
The birds were slapping.
Come on, man, take it easy. I'm not scared of birds, bro.
What?
I just don't like
this nigga. This nigga messaged me the other day, just yesterday, and told he said, can you come out? So you can come outside because I'm stuck in the car. I could not understand for the life of me what the fuck he was talking about. How was you stuck in the car, nigga? The door dented in? What's happening? No, it's hella birds outside, my nigga. He's you hear it? I'm roll my window down right now so you can hear the sound outside the car. He was tripping out.
So look,
don't fucking cut it out.
Let's roll the footage. I took a video and sent it to him. Let's roll the footage.
Come on.
Fuck y'all. This shit isn't normal. This shit isn't normal. Look how many. They're everywhere. This shit isn't normal. They say it's normal. Oh my God.
Right. Bro, what the fuck, bro?
Dude, I look, man. I was tripping. There was about 1 million. So you know when it's a big group of crows, it's called a murder of crows, right?
Okay.
And crows are smart. They have the brains of a toddler, and they remember you.
Listen,
they remember you, and they tell their family members about you.
You fuck with me so much that it brings me so much joy that you have this
fuck
fear
you back there
of
laughing so hard you're probably peeing yourself.
Me
Stop.
So much. Yes, good. I hope there's murder of crows outside the motherfucking station when you walk outside, motherfucker.
Bro, that shit wasn't normal. It was like the movie Birds. That shit ain't that shit. They said that shit happens every night down there. I can never live down here.
Bro, what the fuck?
I can never live down
here.
Get
him. I'm a cuckoo.
Fuck you. I'm not scared of birds, bro. I just don't like them, bro.
Come on.
I just don't like them, bro. Oh, she has to leave because she's laughing so hard. I love you, but
Somebody
I hate you at the same time.
Get him.
I'm gonna bring up a bunch of spiders around her.
Man.
Tell them where they can find you before we get up out of here.
You can find me everywhere that you can do that music is at, man. AYE space TEE. Follow me, man. It's AT Music on all my social media platforms, Instagram, TikTok, all that stuff, man. X. Follow me, man. I follow back.
Everything.
Check it out, man. New music on the way. You is out now. Shout out to my brothers over here, man. Appreciate y'all having me on, man. I'm excited to be here.
Bro. We love
be
you,
on the lookout for the new stuff, man. That's coming, man.
Follow
that,
man.
Way.
Much success in the future,
you know what
bro.
it
We
is.
want to see you win, man. For real, man.
And then do it again. Straight up. Come on.
If y'all in the chat, drop a VDE for Johnny. Let him say it.
Very deeply epic.
Hey, there we go. And we love y'all, man.
Peace and love, man. Y'all be smooth
out
out there.
Birds.
You see what I'm saying?
Sick of these stations only playing the mainstream. Hold up, I got some top shelf radio you can stream. I need that top shelf. It's gotta be top shelf. Nothing less than top shelf. I'm fucking with top shelf. Only that top shelf. It's gotta be top shelf. Nothing less than top shelf. I'm fucking with top shelf.
What you say?
More for time.
What?
More for time.
You what?
More for time.